Thank you for buying your 2-foot skate ramp. Let's get building. We need to join our 2 pre-drilled transition pieces using the timber, as you can see, resting on top. There are 11 pieces of the joists in total. All the holes are pre-drilled. When you're putting them together, you want to get this as flush as possible, just so the deck goes on nice and easy. As you can see, there's 1 at the bottom, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The bottom piece, as you can see, is on its side as opposed to being vertical. We've got our skate ramp frame built. First things first is to add the coping on top, and the coping goes here in this pre-cut groove using a drill and the net screws provided. We place our coping on top, angling the holes towards this rear bit of wood here, and then we screw in place. When attaching the joists and the coping, it's important you get this joist here in line with the start of this curve, so your coping can be nice and tight against the joist. Time to add our riding surface, and we're going to have 2 layers of 9mm ply. The first ones are approximately 3'10" long, and we can get these on side by side, starting at the top, working our way down. Start at the top left and get a row of screws down all the way to the bottom, work myself along to the middle and down, and then to the side and down. Second piece of plywood for the first layer. As I said, start at the top, work your way down from each side so you can see where the joists are. Now it's time to get on the longer pieces of ply, which will be your final riding surface. When you lay the second layer of ply, make sure you bury the screws deep enough so that the ride surface stays smooth. Top layer of ply on the second bit, you need to make sure you get this gap as small as possible by squeezing it in this way and then drilling it down. Okay, now our ride surface is complete. As you can see, it's time to now add the steel threshold along the bottom and the deck on the top. Attach the steel threshold using the smaller screws provided. We attach the deck using the screws and the pre-drilled holes, and the last thing to do is the wheels on the back, so you can flip it up and transport it wherever you need. To protect your ramp from the elements would be to either use something called yacht varnish, which you can get from Screwfix or Wix, or ideally store it upright, either in a garage, or if you're going to store it outside, store it on its wheels, cover it tightly with a tarpaulin. It's not waterproof wood, so it needs to be protected.